eventually get on top of you the opposite way. Let's jump into game 2. He's trying, really, to get these beneficial trades, but look at the items from Vlad. He's cloth 5.
Yeah, that's to stay high.
Bringing it back, man. As Pool is here for Khan. We'll see if he gets a little bit too aggressive as Score, trying to make things work. Early flash from Khan, very respectful.
That was Khan playing to his 4 potions later. Smeb actually looks like he could be taken down. Very interesting approach. We haven't seen Cloth 5 in Pro since it was like almost everybody taking it in Season 2.
Back when that was the only build, right? As a nice little trade down here. Always
really feeling this one.
Oh, he only catches the Nautilus, but do they have the damage anyway?
Oh!
The hook away, but it doesn't matter. First blood goes over to Mata with the Ignite, able to take down the Nautilus in the support fight.
Clear call is successful. They find the kill. No heal on Gango might have been enough. That last auto followed in a targeted sense. Nautilus not the tankiest in a lane trade. Nice punishment from SKT.
Oh, he catches him! The max range
Holy
kill
moly!
Styles! Mid picks that were super tanky because we just get so much more action here in the mid lane now.
Faker had other options. Remember, it was a first round Gragas Yasuo. Speaking of Gragas Yasuo.
Right,
everyone's
next to
coming.
Each other. Okay, we're going to be dunking on the score here, but Faker, he gets knocked up, and the damage there from the Gragas is going to be enough. They trade it back, though, with some nice play from the Galio, it looks like, to help. Level 9 already. Let's see, that Jelly is going to be leased here. No extra play, as Score was spotted going for that play.
I'm not mistaken, there's no executioner's calling here from Smeb. Might have been a goal.
Oh, the flash. Okay. Clid, though. Nice buffer once again. We've seen some very clean, very slippery.
Is Faker as well. Nice little side steps there. Yeah. So where do we Jarvan in the 4th? Round all of this, though.
Looking for Faker. They can't land anything, as that's a Kali for you. Very, very slippery.
Is Faker as well. Find ways to relieve pressure on Khan.
Ultimate comes down. Khan's going in for that one. Clid comes out pretty late, but there's the flash knock-up. Smeb trying to trade it back, but perfectly played from Clid and Khan to pick up the kill.
Patience on both sides, but the camp
Standard build, just building up the CDR. And now they're going to find Faker. Oh, man, such a nice scan. Can they finish him off, though, is the question, as everybody's coming from the top side. Faker's still alive. Finally, he goes down. But they're going to trade her 1-for-1. Teddy makes his way back. And now it looks like Snowflower. He's a tanky boy, though. He's going to be fine. Able to walk away from that one. On a ward here is Khan, not quite able to continue the play.
Other than, say, for example, Shen, things go different. Watch the replay. Looking for the burst combo, but Cask doesn't hit. The flash is used to get out of Cask range, and that's why there's enough time for the rest of SKT to get in position. Fight goes on from here. And again, Snowflower, it is really nice roaming from him, but very early in this play. I think the moment that he cast his ult, he realized the jig
map up against Faker, as SKT once again thinking about this one, but Score is just so deadly on the Gragas. They want to burst down Khan, but he does get that empowered Q and stay alive. Looks like as the junglers do go down, though, it will only be a 1-for-1 again, but another kill on the Yasuo.
But the hype thing, Valdez, is every time there's a 1-for-1, one kill goes to Vlad, another kill goes to Yasuo, and we already knew from champs that those are the most likely champions to decide the game. So things looking big there. Still no extra score. Being stabilized too easily for Vlad. Like we mentioned, they just must be getting really aggressive shot calls to be saying, I'm so strong, fight now, fight now. Because I think Score knew he wasn't getting out unscathed.
Good thought here from Smeb.
If you play to it. If they just keep laning and then your first Tides of Blood takes out the Hex Drinker and the second one kills you, not so good. And playing to items is something that even the pro players don't always do. Getting the zoom out. Drake has been an afterthought. The sweeper doesn't catch him, Valdez.
Looking for Score here. They want to go for the dunk. He has a lot of AP, but not that much tankiness. He's going to go down to the Ignite. Gengo in a bit of trouble, has to flash away.
He got watching Gragas walk past with the sweeper meant they were always going to get the first kill. Last tick of Ignite kills, and Klid's still going.
Nice smite as well. Klid really wants this one. The knockup from the Galio. It's going to be enough as they greed for the red buff and pay the iron price.
Legit no counterplay to that one. That's a one-way trip to the death chamber for Gango. Enjoy your cleanse, mate. Not going to get any value out of it. SKT can back off, and they're smashing and grabbing. This is some highway robbery in the red side jungle. They killed the Gragas. They get further kills. Mountain Drake and Ezreal taking down bot lane outer turret. A welcome gold injection to SKT to give the most meaningful lead of the game. The SK Telecom T1, and only a fed Yasuo can salvage KT's.
Good word spots it. Klid gonna try to take out the Rift Heralds here right before 20 minutes. Can he actually do it is the question. Looks like the answer is absolutely yes. Nice timing there to pick up an extra objective on the side.
Goes on. So with top lane,
and
Western perspective, and
he's dead as well. Just add that insult to injury as Hexdrinker not going to help you this time. So he just gets dunked in there trying to take a blue buff. Good ward. So they've at least built that basic amount of armor to survive the first burst from the Yasuo.
Speaking of first burst.
Well, they're looking for this one. The knockup does come in. Not going to use that last breath, though. As the TPs are using, Khan's going in. They want to fight this, and again, Smeb is going to be dunked, and he does not follow his team, and KT can't burst down. Going to go down.
His entire Maw as top side.
Galio's coming in. They get that knockup here. Good blast. They get the knockup with the tornado, and Faker gets ignited, but they can't take him out just yet. He's going to get away. Will Mata go down in the sacrifice here? Looks like the answer will be yes, a score. He wants the cask. He doesn't have the cask, as Faker will get away. And that will just be the one.
AoE takes down Yasuo and you win. So KT trying to fight around what they have, but it gets more and more narrow. The reliability of SKT's comp should be wielded in advantageous ways. We're going to watch the bot side. This is after, and this is why they make the play, as they can just use Jarvan ultimate, and more Malmortius not so useful against the Jarvan.
That's the follow-up there. We get to see how this fight breaks out, too. Faker feels like he has the Galio and should be safe, trying to bait it in here, but nice flash and tornado. Pretty much max range to get Faker out of the fight, and then Mata just dead.
Feels like this hasn't happened every time, but this is falling into the in the Griffin series, not respecting Cocoon, so I think he's being a lot more reliable here. This is going to be one-sided.
Evo play comes in, and Smeb is just desperately trying to trade damage as the Hexdrinker saves him for now. The flash comes in. Will Khan flash for the kill is the question. The rest of everybody else is coming in. They're going to alley-oop it over to Teddy.
And they're not grouping to try to disregard a Hemo Plague in a 5v5 either, so SKT run at Baron. It's 5v4 and no TP on the Jace.
Yeah. Khan doesn't have Hemo Plague, but he has a lot of CDR. Going to look to come from behind as well anyway. Flashes over to take out Snowflower. See you later. As nice wind wall coming in there. BDD trying to extend some of his damage, but he doesn't have the flash. He's going to get dunked down.
Bowling, but he's on the wrong side, Valdez.
Yeah, Khan coming over. They're still damaging this Baron. Hemoplate comes in. Gango going to be zoned down here. Lots of low members of SKT, though, in the pit. Going to be up the score to get on in there. Nice taunt. And it doesn't look like there's enough damage. Really nice job by SKT, but Snowflower now trying to come in and do a bit of damage. Will take out Mana. Down goes the Baron. Over to the side of SKT. Faker comes in, gonna dunk one. And the rest of KT that are desperately trying to get on in there are not going to be able to. BDD.
Went really long. The smite would have been over the wall.
Oh, nice flash knock up here. Klid is so good at making that happen, as a bunch of ults even used to make that happen. Faker going to make sure he's dead. And he's going to make sure a bunch of these inhibitors are dead with the rest of his team. Feels like lights out now with that fed Vlad and Yasuo himself not able to do much for KT.
Even 2 Yasuos wouldn't be enough, I think.
As they're going to go for that Jace ban, or pick. Maybe change up one of those Lee Sin, LeBlanc, or Braum bans that he went for, as here comes the fight, trying to dunk on in to score as insane damage. Faker nearly goes down, though, but it doesn't matter as Gragas is going to get dunked here. And BDD with that GA is no longer going to have a life.
Unfortunately, Gango doesn't do any damage, Smeb doesn't do any damage. Everyone can turn on Yasuo, and if he dies, so do KT.
And he died twice with that GA. Snowflower trying to make things interesting, but of course can't do much. Smeb looking for catharsis here, trying to kill the Vlad, but he's got too much CDR. He's a pretty good champion, gonna boost that win rate just a little bit more, maybe up into 70% territory now, as they really want the kill. Not gonna get it, but they will get the next.
It's so dirty that he had EW again, but of course he did, Valdez.